For those of you interested in the weirdness of the trees in these woods, check out this one. This one is quite a young tree, but it's growing through, can you see? It's growing through a stone block. Look, that's a stone block. How cool is that? It's a sister block to that one over there that I sometimes sit on. These blocks, by the way, they're remnants of the old coal mine that used to be here. In fact, the whole area is a remnant of the old coal mine. That hill there used to be a slag heap. So there you go. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Michelle. I hope you're doing well. I've got multiple layers on, so I'm looking a bit like the Michelin Man. But in this video, I just want to briefly answer a question that a lot of people have asked me, and it's a really good question. And I want to do a few more of these videos, you know, short videos just answering specific questions about the Summer Wells case. So if you've got a specific question that you want me to answer that you don't think anyone has answered before or you're not sure about, then drop it in the comments and I'll answer the ones that get the most upvotes. So if you see a question that you want the answer to in the comments, give it a like so it will be at the top. So there you go. So this question is in relation to the theory that I've been putting forward. I think it's Occam's razor. It's the simplest explanation, and that is that Summer just went out to play. You know, she was bored, or maybe she went out to play with her brothers who were bored, and she just wandered off for whatever reason. Her father Don has said that she does this, and multiple times we've had to tell the boys to go and get Summer. So what happened to her after that, God only knows. You know, I kind of feel that she's being picked up by some nasty, disgusting SO, but basically anything could have happened to her. So this is the question: if Summer just wandered off, why did Candus lie? Why wouldn't Candus just say she went out to play, and when I went to call for her to come in, she was nowhere to be seen? And that is a really, really good question. Why wouldn't she just say that they were playing out, they were in the yard, they were out and about, they were on the property, so she felt they were safe? Why did she lie? I don't know the answer, but I'm just going to give you a suggestion. I'm going to give you what I think might be in Candus's head, and that is that she feels that if she didn't develop this story of her being this really attentive mother who walked to the 20-30 feet to the front door, that anything else other than this being this really attentive mother, like developing this scenario that, you know, sounded like, you know, the perfect life, that she'd be considered neglectful. You know, thinking about her past, thinking about the fact that she's probably got a very low self-esteem, the fact that perhaps she has maybe some, I don't know, learning difficulties maybe, and she's not very good at, just not very good at telling the truth. So she developed this story to make herself look good. And unfortunately for her, let's just say that that's the story she told Donald, and Donald has gone with. Because, you know, if you followed the Summer Wells case for any length of time, you'll know that Donald has said, he said this in an interview with Chris McDonough from the interview room, that he always felt something was going to happen to Summer. And he said, watch her, she's my baby, she's my angel, watch her. And maybe Candus, in the back of her mind, thought that Donald would blame her, that the whole world would blame her. So she had to come up with this story of being this perfect mother, when actually what really happened, and this is why the timeline's so screwed up, what really happened was Candus got home, maybe did some of the things that she said she did in her story, and then she fell asleep, or she was busy getting high, or busy doing something else other than watching her children. and she had no idea where Summer was. In the interview that Hunter gave with Chris McDonough from the interview room, he said that when Candus rang him and said Summer was missing, he didn't believe her because she loses her kids. She, you know, that this is what happened, and they didn't believe her at first. So seemingly it's happened before. So why can't we just say that it happened this time? So that's the answer that I think. That's the answer I think is the reason why Candus has had to develop this story that she was only gone 2 minutes and Summer was gone in those 2 minutes. You know, it's highly unrealistic, highly unlikely that a kid in that environment, in that rural area, on the top of a hill, on an 11-acre property that is private property, would disappear, would be abducted from that property in 2 minutes. But if she'd gone playing out at, say, I don't know, 4:30, and Geordie Sue's scream was actually the kids playing out on the hill, just having a great old time around 4:30, and then they went down to the creek, and then for whatever time the boys came in, she could have been missing nearly 2 hours before Candus even noticed. So that's my answer. But what's your answer? If you're kind of going along with this particular scenario, then what's your answer? Why did Candus lie? Let me know in the comments, and I'll speak to you very soon. It's time now to go and record episode 7 of Crime Stories Sunday. So I shall see you later tonight, if you're following Crime Stories Sunday, 8 PM UK time, for the premiere of Amelia Dyer. It's a sad one, it's a twisted one, it's in 19th century England. I've been Michelle, I hope you're well. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.